So, the last part of this playthrough, and yeah, well, again, I'm not going to say too much about the game, maybe only here in the beginning, cause I'm going a different way than I did in the on the normal mode. To show you where the Timon and Pumbaa bug is, I eventually don't capture it because I think it's because of the vulture. I'm not sure of it. No, just because I didn't feel like getting it, I think. But that's only the only real difference. Eventually at the waterfall I will rant about the waterfall again, because it's that bad, you know. And yeah, well, there isn't really much more to tell, you know. So let's talk about a different subject again. Let's talk about... yeah, well, I'm going to talk about maybe more of the stuff I'm planning to do or how I got into this. Like I told, I was inspired by people like Ashibari, Nintendo Caprice on Village HD, and you know, in the beginning you might have noticed I did try a few things, but they either failed or I got out of it, because mainly I think it was because I didn't choose the right games. Final Fantasy 5 definitely is my favorite. It's at least one of my less favorites, to be honest. Final Fantasy 2 is my least favorite game of the series. Final Fantasy 1 on the NES. You might have seen the commentaries on that, but my comment written, of course I didn't talk then yet in the commentary, but it was mainly because of I wanted to do a boss walkthrough, but I eventually didn't do that because it was really, I don't know how to say it, not really my style, and I got out of it. And yeah, well, what remains then? Harmony of Dissonance, and that's because of the failure of my recording system of my emulator. I use Visual Boy Advance for my games, and it only allows me to record 10 minutes, a bit more than 10 minutes, but after that it fails. It really fails. It's just like how should I put it? It's like really, it's like oh dear, what did I suck at it? Was waterfall. Like the sound doesn't synchronize. You might have noticed it during my Wario 2 Land 2 playthrough, and also during my Castlevania playthrough, that Harmony of Dissonance playthrough, then that the sound just plainly sucks. Believe me, it's really bad. It's like really bad. And so I found I had a problem with that. The Final Fantasy 1 on the NES I tried. Same problem with different recording. What else did I not finish? What else did I not finish? I think I finished everything else. Yeah, well, F1 Championship 2000. I will finish that eventually, but I'm not into it just yet now. That's why it was just a side project, you know, moved it once in a while, and not all the time, and not of the best quality. You know, it isn't anything major for me. It's just fun little thing as a diversion if I want to do something different, you know. And yeah, well, I saw it as very fun, that one. I still do, actually, so well. And my really first thing I finished was Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. Yes, you hear the music there too, how bad it is. So yeah, well, I didn't enjoy that one. I did enjoy that one much. I might even do the NES version in the future. I'm not sure of it. And from that day on, I really began focused on the games I know, or at least the games I wanted to try. And mostly because I do my games blind, or at least from knowledge I had in the far past. And yeah, well, that isn't always a good thing, believe me. The only one I really did, how do you say it? I really did do a test run before was Castlevania. Because I wanted to do that game, and I'm glad I did. And yeah, well, I now got a better recording system for both my Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color games, and my NES games. The Super Nintendo games are very good, apart from minor detail, but that's really minor. You will eventually see it in a future playthrough I already finished. I won't say the name. Oh, what the hell, I will say it. That's going to be Mega Man 7. Yes, I already finished Mega Man 7. Yeah, well. So, yeah. That's really it, and you know, yes, this one I did partially blind because I played the first few levels on the Game Boy, and then I got disinterested because I think I got Kirby's Dream Land 2 or something like that. I don't remember anymore. But yeah, the game is finished again, and yeah, it was. If this was only the easy mode, or I would have enjoyed it. But you expect more from a game, you know. So, well, sorry for tormenting you like this. And I promise next time it's going to be better. So, au revoir, and till then.